Alright, I'm gonna grab. The only thing is these guys like to eat the tripod. So, can you keep an eye on the tripod while I go get fly spray and stuff?
No.
Otherwise, the horses try to eat it. Especially Mr. Normandy. Okay. No. Just here. Stand right behind it. And if Norman tries to eat it, don't let him eat it. Or knock it over. I'm gonna go get fly spray, okay? Scarlet! Alright. Hi, Lily. Alright. Lovey. Here. How about on the ground? Here. You'll have to eat them off the ground because you tend to be a little bit aggressive with food. You have to eat off the ground. Come on. I do. Well, Mom, I just don't know about this. I know, Lovey. Boy, these flies are just ridiculous. Okay, we're just gonna. Hey, honey. Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, she's got good. Alright, we gotta go get Moo. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go find Moo and give Moo his treats. We gotta put the fence back up, but alright. We had a storm that went through here. It's not terrible, but it wasn't bad, but enough where gotta fix a few things. I know. Alright. Whoa, you guys are looking at the ground. Sorry, guys. Here's Moo. Hey, Mr. Moo. We're gonna get him some treats and some fly spray here. Hi, boy. Moo. Here, Mr. Moo. Mooster. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know. There you go, bud. Oh. Let me tell you guys, the flies out here are freaking brutal tonight. So we are going crazy with the spray and I have previously been using my homemade spray. It works pretty good, but I bought some um, regular fly spray to use on these guys. The flies are just absolutely nuts out here. Everybody has a fly mask on. They still bother them. Usually try to spray some and then put it right on the end of their nose too, because the flies just are relentless. But yep, I'm not screwing around with it. Let's see here. I'm not positive on what time it is, but I think we can actually let them all out. Um, so I'll bring you guys with me. Hey, buddy.
I can open the gate.
Okay, you go open the gate then. She's gonna open the gate and let Moo out. Hey, Moo. All right. So still appears swollen and, or not swollen, but uneasy and a bit off balance in the back end, but he's eating well, so that's a positive. Eating a lot better. Hi, this is Lovey. Lovey doll, are you ready to go? All right, Normie. All right, come on, guys, up top. So this is Normie. She's an Arabian. This is Lovey. She's an Arabian. If you're new here, welcome. If you're usually here, welcome. Hello, Danetta. How are you doing? Um, hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Welcome. This is Lovey. This is Normie. Um, on my channel, if you're new here, just to introduce myself, my name is Anna. These are my horses. This is our pasture. We're in Minnesota. My husband and I we've rescued 7 different horses from slaughter kill pens. 2 of them are out here, and then we have 2 minis inside. Something I'm very passionate about. If you want to read their stories, our website is bigjohnandfriends.org. You can go on there and read the stories of our rescues, kind of read about what we do, see some updated pictures, see some before and after pictures. It's the Wi-Fi is set up, and Mike actually asked me to come out and do a live for the purpose of he got the Wi-Fi set up and he wanted to see if the connection was better. So thank you, Sunny, so much for asking and telling, because I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes my connection isn't as good because of where we live. So my husband set up a new router outside so that we could get better Wi-Fi out here. And it seems to be working good. Sometimes I would get blurry, or my chats would cut out, and it was really frustrating. And so far so good. So here's the minis. These are from a kill pen as well. This is Rosie. They're waiting for supper. And this here is Little John. Are you waiting for supper? Yeah, hi buddy. So if you're new here, it helps my channel if you like, and it helps like the algorithm or whatever. And then like, subscribe. I would say only subscribe if you're into horses, if you like horses, if you like rescue, if you want to follow rescue horse stories, animals. We have a few here, and that's mostly what I show. Is our day-to-day life with our babies. Look at his hair. My daughter, who is almost 10, did his mane today. And my gosh, doesn't that look cute? So I can explain how kill pens work. So Rosie worked for the Amish most of her life. She was an Amish cart pony, and unfortunately, she got to a point where she couldn't do the work anymore. So one way or another, whether she went to auction and got purchased cheaply or got flipped around a bunch, but she ended up in basically a kill pen. So just not a great situation. Usually, the kill pen that we rescue from has a lot of horses or ponies shoved into a very small space. Um, um, they come from all different situations, whether it be an auction, whether it be just Amish people um, needing to move horses. It every horse has a different story, and we don't even know that. We don't know their stories. Um, if I'm honest, we know a little bit about them. Like we know Little John was an Amish pony. We know Rosie was an Amish pony, and then Big John was on Amish. Most of the horses I've gotten from the kill pen have been previously Amish. You can tell by the way they are roped, and you can tell by their interactions. Um, there's several giveaways. Um, but hi, buddy. We're gonna go down to the tack room because this is where I usually lose my reception. Let's see if I keep reception in my tack room. I'm gonna go fill his hay bag, fill the mini's hay bag. Um, I honestly, Moo has Lyme's disease. One of my horses has Lyme's disease. Here in Minnesota, we have deer ticks. Deer ticks spread Lyme's disease. They're very, very, very small. You can hardly see them. They latch on, suck the blood, and then certain ticks will give a horse Lyme's. Well, one of my horses currently has Lyme's, so I'm giving him medicine. And let me tell you, it's like trying to feed a 1,200-pound toddler medicine. It sucks. I'm in the tack room. This is usually where I lose my reception. Um, I have supplements. I have treats. I have electrolyte solution. Brushes. I have something new that I got that I need to install for my minis. The Amish children ride the minis. They also use them as cart ponies. The Amish will use them as cart ponies. Call me Ellie. Sunny, that's good to know. So what I'm going to do is this is how I feed the minis every day. So the minis kind of get spoiled a little bit, but that's because Rosie kind of needs the extra food and she's at the hay bag like 24/7. So I just take my hay. This is awesome hay, awesome quality. I like to get really good quality hay. And I can fit quite a bit in here. And I do this twice daily for my minis. I'm normally not wearing a dress out here. I was somewhere this morning and I did not change. I normally do not wear a dress to do horse chores, but you know what? It is what it is. So I packed two big, what are they called? Somebody help me. What are they called? The little sections of hay. I can't even think. A hay bale, and then it has little sections. And what the heck are the little sections called? Someone help me. You have your hay bale, right? And then you take off sections of it and they break into sections. What are those sections called? I can't remember for the life of me. Someone's gonna say it on here and I feel like an idiot. I don't remember what they're called. But I have two of those sections in here and I'm gonna go and feed my minis. Flakes! That's the word. Thank you, Heather John. That's the word I was looking for. Flakes. 2 flakes of hay. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. I have 2 flakes of hay in here, and they're big ones for my minis. Now we'll call them over. Hi, babies. I'm going to set you guys up so I can tie this on. Hey, go Rosie. And Whittle John, whose hair looks so cute. Hi, buddy. Hi, honey. Good boy. All right. So they'll eat this. They'll probably finish this overnight. And then in the morning, I fill it again. So they're technically minis and technically shouldn't eat this much, but slabs. Hi, honey. I think they're called flakes, but slabs might be possible as well. Yes, I'm so glad. It seems like this connection is working 10 times better. I'm not looking for, usually there's a circle that'll start spinning and being like, you are out of range, or like rerouting. So frustrating. I'll show you guys the change that happened. My husband, I've had this channel for quite a while now, over a year. And when I come outside to do my lives or to make videos for my horses, a lot of times I have issues connecting. He put up this new thing that makes us, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes us have reception. It makes me have more reception. It gets me more bars. I don't know what the word is, but it makes it a lot better to share things with you guys because it's not constantly dying. So I'm gonna go out in the pasture. So kind of what this looks like is, check this. Somebody put this in here. I take it one of the horses. I don't know what the heck. Sometimes I find these strangest things in their water. So periodically during the day, why is there a bee in here? Okay, I'm not rescuing the bee. I'm just getting the bee out of the water. Um, Periodically, I will find the strangest things in their water. The worst thing I found in there was a dead chicken. That was disgusting. I checked their water, and then it rained, and it was very windy, so I checked the fences. And I checked the fences, and a couple of them I had to pull a little bit tighter. We use this. We don't really turn it on much at all with Phoenix. So this is where Phoenix was. Rest in peace, Phoenix. God, I have to tell you guys, it's not the same out here without Phoenix. It is very different walking out here and not hearing him, because he would always call to me first thing, first horse. Always let me know, hey, I'm here, ready for breakfast, ready for supper, whatever it was, ready for my 5th meal of the day. Like, just different not having him out. But that is kind of our home base. And then this is the pasture area. This is 5 acres of pasture. And Mike just cut this. My husband just cut this.